Wow. Look at this stand. Gorgeous. Hello, everybody. Jason with Haggard Wilderness. And I'm in the Uintas on a Tuesday afternoon. And man, I'm excited about it. I'm off trail right now. Beautiful forest. Just kind of walking toward an area that I think I want to check out. Anyway, I'm helping some folks out that rented a yurt and planned a yurt trip, and I was requested to get them up here, and so I've done that, and then I left them with my truck and my keys, put my backpack on, and now I'm hoofing it through the woods. I do have a tarp shelter tonight that I'm planning on sleeping under. Just trying to do something different here, you know? There was no precip in the forecast for tonight, but of course, driving up here, I could see rain in the surrounding mountains. So now I'm thinking I want to get to camp, and I really want to get my camp tarp shelter set up so I can stay dry if it rains on me. Whew. Anyway, I'm gonna go and try to find the lake first, and then once I get to the lake, I will kind of traverse down or away from the lake, figure out where I'd like to camp for the night. So thanks for joining me. See you soon. Okay, I've popped out and made it to the lake. As you can see, the weather is not crystal clear. There's definitely some precip up in the higher hills. Okay, so the idea in my head is ridge line from here to here. I'm probably gonna want it to be low, and then I'll hang it down. I'm definitely gonna have to come in here and clean up all this junk. I had a bigger tarp than this that I wanted to bring, like a 10 by 12, but I couldn't find it. So this is the lesson that I learned. So I went to Walmart and bought this $10. It's more like a ground sheet than it is a tarp for a shelter. But I know it'll be okay. Like, I've slept under the stars before. I've slept under the rain before. And I've slept under tarps before. Big time. But, you know, you usually try to have something a little bit more, you know, substantial than a 5 by 7. I'm gonna tie a bow line in this one. Okay. And I should not have done that because now I can't even string the tarp through it. But it's okay, I can use toggles still, I believe. Okay, and then on this side I want to do the taut line hitch. So I'm going to wrap around, and then you go under, you go over once, over twice, and then you go through the loop, the back loop, and then through the loop that you just made with that loop. Now you can loosen it, or you can tighten it up nice and tight. I think I'll just keep it. I might have to raise or lower these, which is going to be easy with this taut line hitch and the other one. So, okay, so I've never actually used toggles on a tarp setup before, but from what I've watched on the old YouTubes, is I should be able to just draw a piece of the cordage through the grommet and then just put the stick right in there. Is that how it works, guys? I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Still feel like I need more slack here. Okay, well, what do you think, guys? Is that gonna protect me from the rain? I think I need to go lower with the ridge line. I think the ridge line needs to be lower. Let me loosen this up a little bit. Try that out. Yeah, What about now, huh? There it is. That's home for the night. I really wish I would have put something in the middle, like a button. I don't think it's too late. I could let one stake loose and try to find something to make a button. Okay guys, I had this little scrap piece of paracord here, and I'll show you what I did. I tied actually a taut line hitch just on this little end here. So that way when I make a button on the tarp, I'll be able to just gather this up and tighten it up, and then I can wrap around it and keep the button secure. Okay, so I have my little pine cone here, and my taut line hitch is kind of opened up and ready, maybe. So I'm gonna put the pine cone right here. I feel like that's probably about center, and gather the tarp material underneath the pine cone and pull it tight, just like that. And now I have a tie-off point. How actually much this might or might not help the, you know, like the headroom of the tarp, but see, and that's going to help to drain moisture off of there too. Not that I'm worried about it really pooling a bunch of water on this tiny little thing, but if you go over here, you can really see that it kind of helps out a lot by giving it some depth and whatnot. So you go by good tarps, like good camping tarps, they have tie-off points in the middle and all around the sides and stuff, so you can do a lot of different configurations. But for a first time, I don't feel too bad about this. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Home sweet home. And I brought a treat. Odell Brewing IPA. Cheers. Yum. I did bring the big bucket thing to be able to put out a fire really well, and I'm probably gonna like fill that with water and then keep it hung up around here somewhere, and I'll try to put my beers in the bucket. This area where I'm gonna have my fire is just riddled with like deadfall and leafy stuff, and I mean, yeah, there's snow like right there, but guys, this is like super dry, and everything around me is super dry, so I'm gonna have to be so safe. The other thing is, when I go to the lake to get water, that's all the water I'm getting, and I'm getting a bunch of it. I'm gonna filter into my 1 liter bottle. I'm gonna filter into, or I'm gonna fill up the Knock 3 liter, and I'm also going to fill up that bucket, because I don't want to leave the fire to have to come back and put it out. Even if I have to go get more water, I will. But the idea is that I have a very small fire. I'm sitting in front of it the entire time, and when it's time to put it out, I put it out really good, and I don't leave it ever. I'm not leaving the fire unattended whatsoever. So much of this kind of fuel just laying around everywhere. Make a pile here, nice and far away from where my pit's going. But yeah, no lack of good fuel here. I feel like I can get this rock out. I can. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Right there. That one, I'm sure, is there to stay. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. You know, I'll put some more on there, but you can see it'll make a small fire, and it's got those big rocks on the back side to just kind of keep anything from jumping out or spreading. So made myself a little loop so I could carry these at the same time. And then the bucket. Okay, so I lost a little bit of the water in my little bag here, but there's still a good chunk of water in there. Oh, I also got smart and brought myself a koozie. I don't know where I got it or who it belongs to, but it's bedazzled and it's very beautiful. No rain yet. I got water. Next is fire. It is 4:11 right now. I have 1 hour until sunset. I mean, the sun is setting over the hill that I'm in a little draw here, so I probably have 30 more minutes until the sun actually sets, but yeah, so I need to get going. I gotta get food prep. I got all sorts of stuff I need to go over, so let's get this going. Sticky twiggy sticks. This stuff right here, twiggies. So I can reach them from where I'm hanging out at. Yeah, that sun is like setting right now. It's 4:30. I know I'll have more residual light, but the sun is straight up setting. That I light my freaking tarp up. You know, that's a big one. I really want to keep this thing small and chill. Ooh, that was really smooth, Jason. Very good job. Perfect. Freaking perfect, man. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if it's a mistake to try to just swing and chop it, or if it's better to pound it with like a baton, you know. But I'm gonna try chopping it. Yeah, I can work with that. Couple of little eating surfaces there. Look how freaking cool that is, man. I just can't get over it. I'm pumped about that, for sure. I call this the closey grill, smushy grill, crushy grill. Oh, there you go. Throw it in the dirt, first thing. In the squishy grill, I have plans to make some things. So not the first thing. I don't think I'll cook this first. I think I'll cook this second. Is this steak, and it's already warm. I was hoping that it would warm up a little bit so it would cook fast. I brought some olive oil here and a potato, and I got tons of snacks and everything else. Oh, and some Lawry's seasoning to try to put on the potatoes. So I have a feeling I'm gonna try to cook the potatoes first, because they're going to take a long time. I'm not really sure how I'm going to slow roast potatoes on this thing. I'm just going to have to sit here and hold it, which I can do. Yeah, I mean, these things are going to be thick enough that they need to be cooked for a while, but that will close. I could go thicker. I could go a little thicker than that even, guys. So let me try to just make this one a little thicker. That one is thick. See, I don't want them so thick that they won't cook too, though, you know? Let's try that out. Will that close? Yeah, that will close. Yeah, you guys see what's going on? Here, let me put you a little bit higher there. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to try to do is keep that suspended out of the dirt and get my olive oil out. That's a lot, but whatever. And then I want to hit them with that Lowry's. Oh yeah, that's just like pooled on there. I'll season them up right before I eat them too, because this seasoning will kind of just cook away probably by the time they're done. Okay guys, my genius mind has come up with a plan that who has any freaking clue whether it'll work or not, but I got a green branch and I cut it in half. Very green, so it shouldn't burn too bad. And I'm thinking if I can get this thing, or maybe this side, if I can get this thing dug into the ground enough to just hang over this rock right here and stay. So then I was thinking, what if I could get this branch? Oh, that thing's way too long still. So then I was thinking, what if I could get this branch? Oh, that thing's way too long still. If I can get this to just kind of hang out on that branch and just sort of balance act this thing. Oh, there's so much heat pumping off of that freaking fire, man. I might have something here, guys. I'm just saying. Release that. Turn it. Ooh, I may have thought of something pretty good here, folks. I haven't done this kind of video for a long time. I used to cook a lot and just film that. I always liked that, and I know it's probably not as much what people want to watch, but I like making it, and I like watching it. You know, I'm one of those weird people that I like watching myself on TV. So anyway, I gotta get some big, substantial, bigger around pieces to keep this flame side going. Cheers, Hag Wild Chardonnay. Flip these one more time, just for good measure. I think they're cooking pretty decently, I think. I'm liking this setup. If this works, I'm gonna bring this squishy grill everywhere I go, for sure. Alright guys, since I last checked in, obviously it's quite dark. You know, it's not as dark as it seems by the fire, but it's quite dark. Well, I'm to the point now where I think these potatoes are nice and done. And if they're not, I don't care. I'm taking them off. Take a bite and see what's up. Woo! Oh, it's hot. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's good. That's good. That I mean, you know what? Could have cooked longer for sure, but I don't have time for that right now. I don't know why I took my glove off. Oh, see, that piece is perfect. Ha ha. No freaking crunch. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh, that is so good. Perfect season, perfect cook. Beer. Okay, guys, I have dwindled my stick pile over here to nothing, so I gotta go bust some more branches off and break them into pieces. It's nice having this little fire. I can just sit here and stoke the fire and just watch it. Still 6 o'clock. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get some firewood via headlamp and check back with you in a little bit. Alright guys, I've been kicking it by the fire for a long time now. And I'm feeling bedtime coming along. I actually got up at like 4:30 this morning to go to work early, to get off early, to do this whole thing. So I'm kind of happy about that because I'm pretty tired and I'm gonna be tired. Oh, it's raining. No way. Well, it's due for the course. I'm gonna get my stuff in here. But it's okay. Oh, got the hood so covered in dirt. So there it is in all its glory. Sleeping bag, sleeping pad, tarp, fire. Life is good. Beer, wine. Stir it around. Stir it around. In the sling bag. Good night, everybody. And yeah, have a good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Oh, 6:30. 6:47. Oh man. I slept okay. I stayed warm, but the sleeping bag, I can't keep this thing zipped. Like, and I ended up with the hood like above me, which actually worked out because I covered my head over it. So the sleeping bag was plenty warm. It was just like staying in it and keeping it zipped open or zipped closed. And then dark still, so it must have been like 5:30 or something. 5, I think. I can't remember. Some awesome howling of some coyotes down by the lake, it sounded like, somewhere. So yeah, I literally scooped up a freaking stick when I got water in the lake, so. Little family of deer down there. One of them's just staring at me and he won't move, even though I'm talking loud. People are trying to hunt you right now, buddy. You should be smarter than that. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna head up to the yurt, so I'm done filming, I'm done camping, done having a blast. Anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Till next time, Haggard's out. Peace out.